Alright, let's see how we sound. Why did Twitch go offline? Alright, let's see. Alright, sound good on Twitch, YouTube. Why is it all the way down? Come on. There we go. Alright, sound good on both ends. Okay, what is going on, everyone? DeAndre here. And we're back with some more Pokemon Legends ZA shiny hunting. So, yeah. Probably going to do some Area 20. Yeah, probably going to do some Area 20 hunting. And then we'll do a couple hyperspace hunts. Whoops. Let's see. Yeah, let's go to Area 20. Hey, what's going on? Overrated? Ghost? I'm not addressing that question. Hey, what's going on, random guy? Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing well. All right. Oh. Yeah, nice try, Buster. Overrated? I need you to collect evidence real quick for me. We know what he did. We know what he did. Acting like you didn't just ask. You didn't ask this question here. Acting like you didn't ask this pinned question here. Yeah, sure, buddy. Sure. I appreciate you subscribing, tip. Is that an alpha? It is an alpha. Wait, 2 evolutions? That's crazy. Bro's name is just Tip. You got a shiny Curlia? Nice. Alright, you can leave me alone, please. Might need Christian to come back to these streams then. He seems very therapeutic for you, Ghost. Can you, like, leave me alone? I'd be damned if I got a shiny semi-poor. Oh, it's modest. Nice. Why was he creeping like that? That is true. I can vouch for him. He can get much worse. I hate them all equally. Moderator for the stream, by the way. Nah, but Ghost does come in clutch though. Ghost does actually come in clutch though. I'll give him that credit. He does come in clutch though. W mod. Got a shiny alpha Larvitar, Glimmet, and Scyther earlier. Like all of them were shiny alphas? Or just the Larvitar? Well, I guess you would have said shiny Glimmet and Scyther, so I'm gonna assume all of them. Did I catch a shiny alpha chestnut or it's just a regular shiny chestnut? Would have been amazing if it was an alpha. Would have been amazing if it was an alpha though. We still need to get our first shiny alpha. I've been good, Eddie. Hope you've been good yourself. Trust me, when Ghost needs to lock in, he'll lock in. I can vouch for him. I can vouch for him. When he needs to lock in, he locks in. Rosary, you're about to... But yeah, for the elemental monkeys, for the elemental... Come on. For the elemental monkeys, I just don't like any of them. Your first shiny Heracross was what? Your first shiny alpha was a Heracross. I reheard what I said. Like I heard what I said in my brain. I was like, wait, what? All right, so you got it. Your first shiny alpha was a shiny alpha Heracross. Nice. In area or zone 20. I keep calling them areas. Any shiny is good to have. No, Chestnut shiny is brilliant. I will be honest. Chestnut shiny is brilliant. I just wish it was an alpha, just so I can have a shiny alpha. Yo, a shiny alpha Pinsir would be great though. That would be great. No, I feel you, random guy. I hate Pidgey. Like, I hate shiny Pidgey. I hate shiny Pidgey. No. Well, even if night falls, we'll still get... If a shiny spawns, it'll still be there. We don't even get a shiny anyway. Actually, I could just stand here while night falls. But yeah, Chestnut shiny, brilliant shiny, honestly. The Gen 6 starters are low-key the best trio of shinies across all starters. Not a single... I agree, actually. I can agree with that. They're the first ones where I can happily say that all of them are definitely... Definitely S tier for me. There was no reason for me to do that. I literally... Oh my goodness, I am not thinking today. I was supposed to teleport out of there and then teleport back in. Yeah, Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja. I did it again. This better not become a habit. I think Delphox is my favorite shiny of them. Greninja's cool and all, but like, you know, at that point we've had so many black, like, well, we don't have a lot of black shiny Pokemon, but you know, by the time we got to Greninja, it was like, okay, cool. Like, it's still cool. It's still a good shiny, but you know, I've seen other black shinies that are kind of cool. You can do it that way because once you step out of the zone, the alphas despawn. Fair. I'm just used to flying out and flying back in. I guess it's useful whenever like a Pokemon spots me, like this stupid... Oh no, it's not you. I don't know who spotted me. Probably the Squirtle. That's crazy. It's always the Roserade that spots me. Oh, pipe down. So... You have wings, sir. I'm sorry, the way Skarmory started running after me was hilarious, man. Says the man who wants to vaporize the French. Well, the French deserve it. Alright. They have one of the most complicated languages in history. And besides, they're from Europe. Who cares about Europe? Like 90% of the world's problems came from Europe. Like let's be real quick. let's be real quick. Especially the British. They did all of that. They did all of that what's it called? They did all of that colonization and spice trading just to come back with salt and pepper. Like, come on, man. Dude, they did a video where British children were like well, it wasn't just children, but British people tried like Popeyes, like American Popeyes, and they were actually surprised that the fries had seasoning on them. Like, how deprived of seasoning do you have to be to where you're just like you just take a fry, they're seasoned. Like, what's going on? But without the French, we wouldn't have Ratatouille. That definitely counts for something because that movie is a cinematic masterpiece. Okay, as someone who loves Ratatouille, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. It is not that good. Like, it is not that good. There, I said it. Freaking beans on toast munchers. That's what I'm saying. How did you do all of that? How did y'all do all of that colonization, but y'all still eating like you're in World War II? Why are we eating World War II rations? What's going on? Now, mind you, I've only seen Ratatouille like 3 times, but like, it's a really good film, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think it's like... Okay, screw you, Dragalge. But I just don't think it's like that good in my opinion. And I'm not even like saying that just to be different. Like, that's just my genuine opinion on the film. Like, I still like it. It's just not like a 10 out of 10. They did all the colonization. That's my whole point. They did all of it for spices. They did all of that colonization for spices, yet they don't use any of it. I don't think they have spice cabinets. I don't think they have spice cabinets in the UK. There's no way. There's no way they do. Like, you cannot in good faith tell me that they have spice cabinets over there. But I'm just being real with y'all. I don't believe it. I don't think spice cabinets exist. Christopher Columbus rolling in his tomb right now. It's so crazy how we have a whole... It's so crazy how we have a whole holiday for that man. But he was like the most evil person imaginable. Like, he was one of the most evil people in history. Didn't the diseases follow them as well? Yeah! You know what's funny? I believe there's this one, like, there's one, I think, that one island that, like, people are forbidden to, like, go to, where, like, you know, they have, like, all these people, they basically have, like, those tribal people and stuff like that. I forgot where it was, but I think I heard somewhere that is, like, it's illegal to go there because, like, one disease could just wipe them all out. Like, one cold, a cold could literally wipe them all out, bro. And yeah. You know what else started in Europe? The freaking bubonic plague. The only British people who get to stay when I destroy the world would be Dan TDM and his family. The only good British people. Nah, Benedict Cumberbatch can... No, in Idris Elba. Idris Elba, too. Because that's my dog. He's British, right? Yeah, he's British. See, it's proven. Guess World War I and II. Who started it? Germany. Twice. The Europeans watching this stream right now. Hey, I'm just letting them. I'm just giving a historic lesson. Which quick question, do they teach? If any European, I don't know why that scared me. If anyone, someone was unalived because he kept going to the illegal island. Yeah, because they freaking, like, they don't allow outsiders there at all. Like, they literally, like, kill you on sight. They literally kill you on sight. But what was I saying? I unintentionally dodged that hydro pump. But shoot, it was something about the UK. Oh yeah, do they teach like the American Revolution over there? And if they do, like, you know how awkward that is? Like imagine having to having to remind your students like, yeah, we lost. We lost. Oh Lord. They were warning him not to pursue further to them by firing arrows on the third day. He didn't listen and was struck. Oh, struck then and there in the water. They probably ate his body too, or something like that. Because they actually do. They actually. I'm not even like being like I'm not even trying to be like offensive or anything. Like they actually do like cannibalize people on that island. What if there's a little kid on a raft being shipped out to seas and somehow goes to that exact island? They're just gonna slime him out. I shouldn't laugh at that, but you got a point. Hey, bro, gotta learn it the hard way. Bro, gotta learn the hard way. He should have been experienced farming. I would love a shiny Roserade. Roserade has an excellent shiny. You can leave me alone. It's not that serious, Roserade. It's really not that serious, bro. There we go. Here we go again. Oh god. Just imagine being food to another human. That's all I'm saying, man. Nah, shit ain't sweet over there. Slamming motherfuckers left and right. And it's Call of Duty in this bit. You went overboard from your... I went overboard from my boat. Can you help me, please? Get this little bitch ass. Yo, they completely... Can I just say they completely fumbled on Vanillix's shiny, bro? They had the perfect opportunity to, like, make chocolate ice cream or, like, strawberry ice cream or something. Imagine a Mega Furfrou. I was honestly quite surprised when they made Mega Tatsugiri. Not gonna lie. Yeah, so I was about to say the Mega Revolution. So the American Revolution, we fucking lost. Turns out America hates the whole colonization trend. I always find it funny because, like, well, that happened. Because, like, when you really think about it, we just got tired of drinking tea and eating crumpets, bro. And then we just said nah. They said no to the beans on toast. Like, what was it? The Boston Tea Party, where they just like dumped all of that tea off the docks and stuff. Like, they really got, like, I genuinely think they just got tired of drinking tea and eating crumpets. Tea is just steaming hot piss with leaves. All right, green tea. Don't sleep on green tea though. Green tea, I love green tea. But it gotta be bush green tea. That's what they do back on the islands, where my fam's from. I remember I think I was sick. Like, I think I had like a cold or something when I was little. My grandma made me some bush tea, and like literally in like an hour, I was like back to full health. I don't know what she put in that tea, bro, but nah, you know what I don't? Nah, I don't know how anyone can drink like black coffee. Like, I don't know how anyone. I'm not big on root beer. I don't really like brown like sodas. I don't know. They just don't taste right to me. Something's sus about them. But then again, I don't really drink soda like that anyway. Like once in a while. That's like a once in a while thing for me. My granny gave me a potion of that instant healing. To be honest, I'm genuinely convinced that like she drinks some type of like immortality potion when she was younger or something like that, because she looks the same. Like, she looks the same. She's like 80 something now, but she still looks like she's like 50. Like, I remember when she first turned 80 and I was like, "You're 80? I thought you was still in like your 50s." like late 50s, early 60s. Like, I'm convinced she doesn't age. Same thing with my grandpa. Dr. Pepper, fire, what you mean? Nah. I can't do it. Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, I can't. Just give me some Sprite, bro. Just give me some Sprite and we're good. You haven't had a cold root beer in 20 years? Tatsugiri has to be one of the top 5 lamest megas. That's kind of crazy. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I think I like it. It's kind of funny. I don't think Greninja's lame. I know a lot of people. Well, I don't think Mega Greninja's lame. At least it's better than stupid Ash Greninja. Like, Ash Greninja was so stupid. I'm sorry. Like, one of the dumbest designs ever. Mega Starmie. I like Mega Starmie. It's like it's in the B tier for me. Just because of how stupid it is. Could it have been cooler? Sure. But I love this. I love during its rogue mega battle, when it when it does like its special where it just like sprints at you at full speed. That instantly made it go from like D tier to B tier for me. Just because of how stupid it is. And it's apparently also one of the main characters' Pokemon in Pokemon Horizons. I haven't caught up to it, but I love it. You're mad that they haven't given Blastoise the secondary steel typing. I honestly am a little... When I first saw Mega Blastoise, I was kind of surprised. I was kind of surprised that they gave it... That they didn't give it a secondary typing or anything like that. But it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Because, I mean, really, the only move that would have made sense for... The only move that would have made sense for Mega Blastoise's steel typing would have been, like, Flash Cannon, and I think it learns Iron Defense. I'm not sure. If it doesn't, then maybe just Flash Cannon. But then again, they could just teach it new moves just to justify the steel typing. Like what they did with Staraptor, where it only knew, like, Final Gambit and... I believe, yeah, Close Combat, but then they gave it, like, a bunch of other, like, fighting type moves around Gen 9 to justify the fighting and flying type. Mega Starmie's so lame with that Skinwalker head. Well, I mean, it is supposed to be based off of, like, an alien trying to, like, replace humanity, so... And it's kind of like those Power Ranger monsters. So I am a bit biased on why I like it. As someone who grew up watching those corny ass like kaiju movies as a kid and stuff. You just farted. Cool. That was very useful information. But yeah, I hate, like, bro, back to the coffee thing, bro. I don't know how anyone can drink black coffee or just coffee in general. Like, maybe, okay, I can drink what is it called? Like a frappuccino? Yeah, like a frappuccino or just iced coffee. But I think it's just because of how sweet it is, right? But, you know, me personally, like, hot coffee is not it, bro. But my dad is one of those people where, like, he's one of those, like, oh, I'm not my usual self without my morning cup, you know? Why did the freaking Dragalge scare the life out of me, bro? Bro just spawned out of nowhere. But bro can drink, like, same thing with beer. Bro can drink beer like it's water. I'm like, Dad, like, you are not human. Freaking coffee and beer like it's water. How did they give Golisopod the steel typing and not Blastoise? To be honest, I'm still kind of disappointed that they gave it a steel typing. I feel like they should have just kept it as water and bug. I don't know why they had to make it steel. I get it, its armor's like metallic now, but still. You like black coffee, I like black coffee. It represents my soul. Some edgy ass 14-year-old or something. Bro, it sounds like those people who be like, who brag about not eating breakfast in the morning. Like you're not cool, bro. And then they wonder why they can't function throughout the entire day. Like, breakfast is the one meal I don't skip. But that's because I love me a good cheese omelet, bro. I love me a good cheese omelet. Or like a hard-boiled egg. It just sucks that you can't eat eggs like every single day. Otherwise, like, your cholesterol will go through the roof. This is just if one of these was shiny, I would have actually broke my Nintendo Switch too. I'm not gonna lie. Because this is just ugh. As a fat ass, you could never think of skipping breakfast. Bro, I mean, it is literally the most important meal of the day. Like, I don't know how people can do it, bro. Like, just not eat anything. I would even give you credit if you just ate like a s'mores Pop-Tart for breakfast. But just like not eating anything, like what you doing? How Pokemon be moving, giving every Pokemon except a Mega except Flygon. You know, the fact that, you know, I don't know. I think I low-key hate Mega Crabominable, not because of its design, but because of the fact that out of all of the Pokemon, they gave Crabominable's bitch ass a freaking, because you guys already know I hate Crabominable, but they gave that motherfucker a freaking Mega Evolution before they gave Tinkaton or freaking Flygon a Mega Evolution. If you don't have 2 Jimmy Dean's ham and cheese breakfast sandwiches in the morning, you're gonna be a cranky bitch. Honestly valid. Honestly valid. Why are they ignoring Flygon? And they don't even have an excuse talking about some, oh, we don't want it to look like we couldn't come up with a design. Freaking, we couldn't come up with a design, my ass. And there's some people who are trying to there's some people out there who are trying to blame Fakemon artists as to why we don't have a Mega Flygon because of that one whole thing in the Terra leak, how there was supposed to be a flying type evolution. Yeah, how there was supposed to be like a flying type evolution back in Gen 7. Yeah, Gen 7. But they scrapped it because it looked too similar to what do you call it? Fan art, like fan designs. So now people are trying to use that logic for like why we don't have a Mega Flygon, but I'm like, nah, no. I don't give a crap, bro. Game Freak has no excuse for not giving Flygon a Mega. The fact that he was supposed to have one all the way back in Gen 6 and then they just like didn't. And then they brought Megas back. I could excuse them not coming up with I could excuse them not coming up with a design for ZA, but for the DLC, I was genuinely like very surprised that neither Flygon or Milotic got Mega Evolution, since they're pretty popular Gen 3 Pokemon. And I know they weren't just going to focus on Gen 3 Mons, but still. Neographic is the shit. They gave new evolutions before Pokemon. You might have to check them out. You're this pissed about Starmie's lame Mega. I'm surprised you don't apply this to frickin' Pyroar. Milotic for real got robbed. Both Milotic and Flygon. I say Milotic, well, I'm biased because Milotic is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. But freaking Flygon deserved one, bro. Like, come on. I'm glad they gave Frostlass a Mega Evolution. It didn't really... It wouldn't have sit right with me if Glalie remained the only one out of that line to get a Mega, and then Frostlass is just over here just, like... Damn. So I'm glad they finally gave Frostlass a new Mega Evolution. And they cooked with the design, too. Oh, boy. Raichu, Garchomp, and Lucario got 2 Megas, but Flygon has none. Wait, where am I going? Well, I can just teleport back in. Motherfuckers digging they grubby hands into Paldea, giving them Megas except Milotic and Flygon. Like, come on now. Honestly, they could have given Lopunny a Z Mega, but instead of making it sexed up, they could make it look like one of those rabbits that look like giant hay balls. Oh, Angora rabbits. I'm actually planning on making a Fakemon based off of that. I think they're called Angora rabbits. Yeah. I think that's what you're talking about. The ones that are literally just like balls of just fluff. And yes, I do agree. Honestly, if they did that with Lopunny, I feel like I would have liked if that was the design that they went for Lopunny, I feel like I would have liked it. Because the only reason I don't like Lopunny is because it's sexed up. Like, that actually would have been a genius design, honestly. That probably would have made me like the Baneri line a lot more if they went in that direction. Not gonna lie. Also, as of now, I think, what's their name? No, not Baxcalibur. Gudra and... Yeah, Gudra and... What's his name? Hydreigon are the only ones that don't have Mega Evolutions. No, Kamo. Yeah, Kamo too. But, like, for gimmicks in general, I think No, Hydreigon has one. I think Kamo is the... No. Kamo has his own, No, I think they all have a gimmick. Let me see. Because, like, the first 4 have Megas. Yeah, the first 4 have Megas. Hydreigon technically has a Paradox form, but it's not really a form. So I guess Hydreigon technically is the only one that's left out. Dragapult, yeah, that's who I was forgetting. Dragapult. So Hydreigon and Dragapult are the only ones that don't actually have, like, that don't really have anything going for them. Gudra got robbed. I'm kind of glad Gudra didn't get one, personally. But that's just my bias. I don't think Pseudos should have Megas. Even if I like all of the Pseudo Mega Evolutions. But I like Mega Metagross less than regular Metagross. Like all of them, I like them less than their base designs, but that's just how I feel about most Mega Evolutions. Like, there's only, like, 3 that are, like, actual improvements on the original Pokemon, in my opinion. You do respect Absol's Z-Mega should have been the typing for its original form. Ghost and Dark? I don't know. Are you talking about regular one or, like, the original Mega? Because for me, I think the original Mega could have been Dark and Fairy, low-key. Since they want to reach their hands out into other regions, giving them Megas, this was a missed opportunity to give a Alolan Exeggutor to make him even taller. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they'll give... Well, I mean, I don't think they're never going to, but I don't think they should give regional forms Megas. I don't know why. It just sounds like a mouthful, like Mega Alolan Exeggutor, Mega Alolan Raichu. You believe Gen 6 Mons above all other gens should have priority of getting Megas? If any Pseudo deserved a Mega, it should have been Gudra first. Z-Mega and Absol because he appears in times of danger. I mean, I don't really think the whole appearing in times of danger is really a ghost type element. That's just my personal opinion, though. Like, I feel like Jess Dark fits, and they could have made, like, his Mega Dark and Fairy, because it is partially based off of Angels. Mega Alolan Shiny Alpha Raichu. Honestly, I don't think they could give Raichu a Mega Evolution. Like, Alolan Raichu Like a Alolan Raichu specifically is like a perfect specimen for me. I don't know. I don't know how they could megafy it. He's gonna Hydro Pump me. No, he's not. I lied. False advertisement. I love the way Squirtle wins. Look at him. Oh, you goofy little turtle. Who's for no reason violent. Like, there's no reason for... Oh, he does have Iron Defense. Yeah, they could have made him... Yeah, okay. So I was correct. But still. They can megafy it by giving it a Kirby up special. Bruh. Frickin'... Ghost typing because he is rarely seen, or like you said, fairy. I think I'm making a... Oh yeah, I was planning on making an angelic Pokemon. I think, right... I think... Yeah, Dragonite and Mega Absol. Mega Dragonite and Mega Absol are partially based off of, like, depictions of angels, but... I want one that's based off of a actual, like, biblical angel. I just realized night was, or daytime was dawning. It's a new day dawning. Hi, Malamar. Shiny Raichu would have been cool. Honestly, I'm glad that they gave Raichu a Mega Evolution. I was actually surprised that they didn't give him one initially. But I think that was because, like, back then... Oh, there's a portal nearby. Where? I think that was because back then... they were kind of, like, staying away from giving, like, Pikachu any, like, crazy alternate forms and stuff like that. So they were like, oh, we can't give Pikachu a Mega Evolution, even though Raichu's, like, right there. And I think that the same applied to Raichu, and then, like, around Gen 7, that's when they were like, you know what, who cares? Let's just give him a regional variant, because why not? Raichu needs the love anyway. And not only did they give him a regional variant... Yeah, regional variant. They gave him a Z move as well. But then again, they gave Pikachu 2 Z moves in Sun and Moon. But still. And now they gave my boy 2 Mega Evolutions, who I'm still not sure how I really feel about him. Would an angelic Pokemon be fairy or psychic typing? Well, for my Fakemon region, I was planning on making a fairy and a ghost type. Which, do we have a fairy and ghost type? I forget. I don't think so. So that would be a cool design. You'll be honest, you don't like Mega Malamar all too much. You prefer normal Malamar much more. I mean, that's fair. That's how I feel about, like, 90% of the Megas. Like, not just the new ones, just, like, all of them, pretty much. Except for Beedrill. I actually like Mega Beedrill better than Beedrill. Mega Pinsir is on par with regular Pinsir. Oh, yeah, Mimikyu exists. Yeah, Mimikyu. I forgot about Mimikyu. Well, I didn't forget about Mimikyu, I just forgot it was a fairy type for some reason. Oh, shiny Hawlucha would... Actually, I have a shiny Hawlucha in Scarlet and Violet, but, you know. No home. Arceus is just normal while its children are part dragon typing. I think they only did well, I mean, Arceus is really just normal type because it can literally just change its... Because he can literally just change his typing with the plates. Because they basically do the same thing with Terrapagos, where it's technically kind of like an Omni type when it evolves into or not evolves, when it like terastallizes into its like stellar form or whatever it's called. But it's still classified as a normal type. Same thing with Type Null, really. Well, Type Null because they were trying to like recreate it. Angelic Fairy typing. And Demons Dark typing if you create Fakemon based on angels and demons. Yeah, I mean, yeah, demons could be perceived as dark types. I mean, we have a lot of dark types that are partially inspired by like evil entities or demons outright, other than Giratina, which is Ghost and Dragon. I still think Mega Dragalge is my favorite, personally, out of all of the new Megas we've gotten for ZA. At least in the base game. I don't know about Mega Dimensions yet. You can leave. Over here spawn camping. Poor Aegislash. He became redundant in ZA since his ability kind of nerfs him in this game. Giratina's your favorite god Pokemon of all the godlike Pokemon. Whenever you hear Dragalge, you gotta shout that now. I don't know why though. Now, oh man, now I just realized those people. Now there's gonna be like those fun fact people with like the Dragalge Pokedex entries. You know, the same people who are always like, fun fact, did you know that when Glalie Mega evolves, it breaks its jaw? I can just imagine it now. Like those TikTok shorts. Did you know that when Dragalge Mega evolves, it gives you cancer? Oh, I love making fun of imaginary people in my head. I promise you guys I'm not schizophrenic. Who? Oh, Squirtle. I was like, who sees me? Because I passed the Gardevoir, but Gardevoir isn't aggressive unless it's Alpha. Out of every Pokemon they brought into this game, I'm still kind of surprised that they brought Delibird back. Like, out of every Pokemon you could have put in this game, you put Delibird in there. Well, I'm talking about the lore bit, not the design bit, random guy. Did you know Mega Dragalge can give you the Walter White disease? This is exactly like Breaking Bad. Pokemon canonically takes place in the Breaking Bad universe. That's exactly how it is. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite things that I've seen are the people who clearly, oh damn, I got hit, are the same people who make like those AI generated like you can tell that they just went to ChatGPT, went like, hey ChatGPT, I need you to make like a random out there theory for TikTok. That's like at least under like a minute, under a minute long, and it'll just be like the most absolute like nonsense. They'll be like, did you know that the reason why, I don't know, freaking the reason why um say Brute Bonnet, even though Brute Bonnet is supposed to be from a time before Pokeballs existed, it's actually mimicking a predator that looked like a Pokeball or something like that. You know, even though like there's nowhere in the game that actually implies that. Because I remember I saw that from like a Ben 10 YouTube short, and it's like, and they were like, one of the aliens that Ben turns into, Atomics, they were like, oh, the reason why Atomics has two Omnitrix symbols, one on his chest and like the regular Omnitrix on his belt, is because the Omnitrix in like it made Atomics. And I'm like, there is nowhere in the show, none of the creators ever said this. Like, bro is just yapping. And I hate how easy it is to get like traction on YouTube shorts because of this. Freaking just spreading misinformation. Oh, Creamy, we need to cook. Oh, Creamy. Loki, you want to see a show where Walter White and El Creamy cook meth? What? Do you think the strongest Ben 10 alien could take on all 1,000? Yeah. The strongest Ben 10 alien of all time is Alien X, who literally is omnipotent. He could literally, and since Ben has like full control of him, he could literally blink every Pokemon out of existence. But if he didn't have control of him, then he would have to like, then all three of the personalities that make up Alien X would have to like disagree. Like, not disagree, they would have to agree. Which completely nerfs Alien X. But yeah, his strongest alien could take on all of the Pokemon. ChatGPT, make me a conspiracy theory that is scientifically impossible. You can kind of tell by the way a person talks in their videos if their video is AI generated or not. Like, I don't mean using like AI like generated voices or anything like that, but like you can tell like they just went to like ChatGPT, was like, cook me up a script, and then they're just like reading it word for word. Could he be Goku? Literally, yes. Literally, yes. And also the Monkey King, who inspired Goku as well. Cause literally, like, the Chinese epic Journey to the West, which for those who don't know is actually what Dragon Ball is based off of. Basically, Sun Wukong's whole thing is, his whole thing is basically, nah, I'd win. Essentially. Like, you'll have like a god who can like freaking shit like 20 universes, and he'll just be like he'll just be like, nah, I'm stronger now. Bro literally went to a war with, he literally soloed heaven. Like, he soloed all of heaven in the story, just just so he could reach immortality. Like, he literally one-man armied all of heaven. Now for the big one. Could Alien X beat Lil Gib? Nah, Lil Gib gives solos, actually. Just the one squeak could atomize Alien X. Sometimes I get so scared because I'm not sure if that's shiny or not. I would get so pissed if shiny Semi-Seer was my first shiny alpha. Like, you guys don't understand how much I hate the elemental monkeys. I don't hate them as much as I hate Jinx, but they're one of the few Pokemon where I'm like, yeah, I can't defend this Pokemon. Like, at least for all of like the controversial designs and stuff like that, I could at least come up with some reason to defend them, but the elemental monkeys, hell no. There needs to be 1 million Alien X's to even take 1% off of Lil Gib's HP bar. Exactly. You can imagine that happening and Alien X just gets Thanos snapped once Lil Gib makes one squeak. Bro, like one squeak, bro, they'll be fighting on Earth and Lil Gib's squeak wouldn't just atomize Alien X. It would like literally take off a whole chunk of the entire planet. Like billions would die. Like probably half of the population would die if Lil Gib even applied even a fraction of his power. Lil Gib versus Alien X is the best example of hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Exactly. Oh shoot. Who sees me? Rose Raid? Either that or Alien X gets Super Smash Bros. Ultimated. Has anyone actually beat the frickin' World of Light in that game? I think I played it like for a little bit and then I got stuck on this one area. And then I was just like, nah. Dang it. I don't know why I thought I could outrun that. I just realized humans in this universe have to have some... They definitely have some, like, enhanced endurance being able to take a freaking pressurized water blast like that. Okay, sure. Okay, that was a pretty dumb question. Definitely some people have. Some people have definitely beat the game, but I don't know. I don't know. Nothing will ever compare to the story mode from Super Smash Bros. Brawl when it comes to the Smash games. Well, I think those are the only two games that have a story mode anyway in the Smash Bros. Franchise. Okay, if there's one Pokemon I'm surprised didn't get a Mega Evolution, it's Heliolisk for sure. Because you cannot tell me that's it for Heliolisk. Like, they should have given him like, at least one. Like, he looks like a middle stage evolution, dude. Oh, I just realized that because of Scovillain's Mega Evolution, he can no longer evolve. Unless it will be like a Eternal Flower Floette situation, because only with the exception of Eternal Flower Floette, only fully evolved Pokemon can Mega Evolve. Ah. Biggie Cheese. That's a fight that'll go down in all of human history, bro. Hey, only the real ones know about Biggie Cheese, bro. Dude, okay, listen, I gave some flack towards well, okay, I didn't really give flack to Ratatouille. I just didn't I just don't think it was like I think it was like a good 8 out of 10 for me. Like, it's a great movie. I just don't think it's a masterpiece, but I don't care what anyone says, bro. Barnyard is a certified hood classic. It's a cow farm. You're gonna find cows outside. Freaking love that. That's a dude. That's one of my freaking. That's one of like my freaking. Those are one of the movie quotes that just lives rent free in my head. Mega Heliolisk will become a solar panel probably. Yeah, if this is like the modern mega evolutions we're talking about. To be honest, I like that they just said screw it and decided to just have fun with the megas instead of just making all of them overtly edgy and cool. Little Gib squeaks are enough to cause earthquakes. Biggie Cheese's Mr. Bombastic is enough to summon tsunamis. It's literally Kyogre and Groudon. Bro's still powering up. Oh, never mind. His defenses turned to normal. I'll stay here. Hide. Hide? No? Okay, I guess not. So much better than Kyogre and Groudon. Who'd be Rayquaza? Nah, this fight is so strong, bro. Like, they don't... We don't get a Rayquaza in this universe, bro. We don't get a Rayquaza. No one, because there's no... Actually, no. Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That would be the Rayquaza. Oh! You need to hire an animator to make a full battle between Lil Gib and Biggie Cheese. But have you... I don't know why, I just thought of this, but have y'all seen like those videos on Instagram with those freaking sea lions? Bro, sea lions are the most unserious animals of all time. Like, I'll quote what this one Instagram comment said. I think sea lions are my new favorite genre of animal. Because they are so unserious. Uh-oh. Lions of the sea, my ass. I just find it hilarious. Like, I don't know which animal is more unserious, frogs or sea lions, bro. Like they one day just spawned and they survived for like one day on planet Earth. They just spawned and then they just remained unchanged for like millions of years. Like frogs are so unserious. Oh wait, I realized I was spotted. You think you found a sea lion short on YouTube? Gotta check though. Yeah, they just randomly started trending for me. I threw another Pokeball. I didn't even press... I didn't even press R2. I pressed the back button. And none of my back buttons are mapped to throw Pokeballs. Oh, by the way, if you guys have any controller with back buttons on it, if you map the plus button to either one of the back buttons, it makes using plus moves a lot easier for me. Because it's like basically an instant press. But I just have it mapped to the shoulder buttons because I do use these controllers to play Smash Bros. Ultimate. And I have like my name mapped to where L is jump for me. So having a back button for that makes it a lot easier. Same thing with Mario Kart too. Just press the back buttons. You have 2 of them saved. Lil Gib acts scared of you, but deep down, you know he's a warlord. That's what I'm saying, bro. He's lived. The question isn't like you can't ask how many lifetimes he's lived, bro, because he's lived through all of them. He's seen all of it. Like he has no origin. He just is. Let me see. Yes, bro. Yep, this is wait, wrong one. Where's my just chatting scene, bro? Like sea lions are so unserious, bro. Why won't it replay? Okay, let me go on YouTube and replay it. There we go. Like, bro. Bro. Who the fuck saw these and decided we call them the lions of the sea? That exactly. Like, what are sea lions even about? He low-key hit that though. Bro really did all of that in emoted. That's what I'm saying. It was the little head bop for me, bro. But he did hit that though. Had to show off the new emote T-bot. It's funny because they all have the same emote. Like every sea lion video I've seen, like they just do that. I'm like, and then someone in the comments was like, why do they all unanimously just have the same emote? Now that's a pre-installed emote. That's a pre-installed emote for sure. Those emotes were for sure pre-installed. I don't know why I'm dodging. Oh yeah, and that in that book I kind of told y'all about that I'm like working on, where like 80% of humanity, where there's like a cosmic event that causes 80% of the human population to get superpowers. I made like the weakest of all of the characters. So his power is that he's virtually like indestructible, but the downside to it, is that he still has his pain receptors and stuff like that, and he doesn't have any like additional abilities. Like he doesn't have like super strength or anything like that. So he is already like he's basically screwed in a fight. Like you can like shoot him, stab him all you want, and it won't break skin, but he'll still feel the pain. And there's like there's a material called null glass that basically bypasses the Vexor's abilities. So he'll still be affected by it. So he's like, so if no glass is involved, he's basically just a regular dude. No fighting skills, nothing. Little Gib should be the main villain of that book. Well, a new day is dawning, so there was no point in me walking in there. You know, I just realized with Legends ZA, with the outcome of Legends ZA, Kalos will never be the same, bro. Like, the gym leaders have apparently gone missing. Freaking Diantha's a freaking deadbeat mom. Don't give him any dialogue, just have him be. Oh, I thought that was a shiny Gardevoir for a split second. I was like, ooh, gimme. Yeah, the power system is like from F rank to S rank. But it's not like ranked off of power. It's basically ranked off of like potential damage that they could do to society. So F is like useless, like usually cosmetic abilities. In S rank, there's only 8 S ranks in the entire world, and they have the abilities to just they actually have the abilities to. Sir, I am talking! You know, matter of fact, since you rudely interrupted me, what are you using topsy-turvy on me? What the frick is wrong with you? Now I don't even feel bad for killing you. That was disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, why am I looking down on him? I should have screenshotted that. Bro, y'all know that one meme? Y'all know that one meme where the dude's like standing up like... Like, that's what that reminded me of. Dude, why was I looking down on him like that? He was not on my level, chat. He was not on my level. I didn't have to do him like that. Is that a fucking guinea pig? Squeak. Freaking like all of them just die. Mind you, like the world destruction level of Lil Gib, that's not even like a fraction. That's not even like a fraction of his power. Like even applying 10, like bro, if he applied even like 10%, bro, the universe is doomed. 20% destroys the multiverse. Dude, Clem is gonna be so pissed when he comes back. It's like regular show. Speaking of which, let's be real though, like Benson was low-key cool though. Benson was actually cool, bro. Like the older I get, I realize I'm like, okay, Mordecai and Rigby were doing the most though. Like Lil Gib wouldn't be S tier, he'd be T tier. I don't know why this reminds me of the Goofy dance from hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hey, he was hitting that though. He was hitting that though. We all wish we could hit that Goofy dance back then. Mordecai and Rigby, stop the ultimate weapon or you're fired! I know it clipped out when I did that. I saw the mic peak. I know it clipped out when I did that. Goofy has canonically fucked. Right! Exactly. Bro has a whole freaking teenage son, bro. He gorshed someone. You know, if I had to pick a favorite of the three, it'd be Simi Sage. I like that. I like the Josuke hair. But he's the one character with a pompadour who's just not cool. Goofy low-key a stud. You know what's crazy? That one, those like Disney Channel, those Disney Channel, like Mickey Mouse shorts that they used to show, like back in like the 2010s, I believe. Why they have him dressed like a bum though? They did my man dirty. Bro, that show was funny. That show was funny as hell. You sneezed and scared little Gib Gib. You're gonna fucking... Yeah, you're dead, bro. It's over for you, bro. His little waddle towards me is so cute. Bro's gonna remember that. He doesn't need a training arc, but he's gonna personally go on a training arc just to destroy you. One like equals one prayer. Nah, not prater. The frick is a prater. The only element on Earth that can stop little Gib Gib. Oh, there's a little rainbow. Was that always there? Or am I tripping? I've never really looked up in the sky. Yeah. I've never really looked up at the sky, have I? Another shiny Alpha Malamar. Oof. Yeah, getting the same shiny. A prater is a prayer, but it gives you bad blessings instead of good blessings. I gotta call George later. My nephew has a basketball game tomorrow. I gotta see if he's still going. And it's actually at his school, so I can actually, like, go. Cause, like, them ones that be out of town, bro, like, I'm sorry, bro. Good luck, but I ain't going. You know what I mean? Yeah, if it's out of town, it's like, meh. But if it's in town, yeah. You know what I mean? Gotta catch him up. I gotta see if he does the Donovan name proud. You know? Lil Gib Gib is cursing you already. Damn, man, it's over. It's so over, bro. RIP to Ghost Chat. If we don't hear from him tomorrow, well, no, if we don't hear from him by Friday, we know why. Lil Gib Gib freaking absorbed his freaking life essence. We. Yeah, it's already over. Nah. Sorry, Bloomguard. I love Totodile too much to just hurt him like that. Yo, I should get heads up for game nights. Totodile, I'm not fighting you, bro. Come on, one shiny before I end it. One shiny before I end the stream. I'm still surprised that they didn't give him a champ, a Mega Evolution. And before anyone's like, oh, he has a Gigantamax form, well, so does Charizard and freaking Gengar. So it's still possible. And this is coming from someone who doesn't even like, who's more like neutral towards Machamp. But I know Crispy would have been delighted because he freaking loves Machamp. Nah, we need a mega, a freaking mega Stunfisk. Just make him even flatter. Where he just like appears as like a singular line. That's how flat he'll be. It's so funny to me whenever people are like be like, oh, mega or not mega, oh, Stunfisk is so ugly. And I'm just like, well, if you've looked at the fish that he's based off of, he ain't supposed to be pretty. He just becomes unwelcome, Matt. You're glad they didn't too much Gen 1 deep throating. Honestly, just give every Gen 1 mod something. I don't care if it's a mega, I don't care if it's a regional form. Except for Ditto. Ditto doesn't really, you can't really do anything with Ditto. But like Dugong definitely needs something. Like that Pokemon is so lame. I'm sorry, like, and this is coming from someone who wants to like Dugong, but he's just lame. Oh wait, no, Lapras got a G-Max form. I was about to say, and Lapras too, but then I just realized Lapras got a G-Max form. Which, that's another Pokemon that I'm so, no! I didn't even freaking You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna close it. I ain't closing it. Alright, let me put it down gently then. He really did that with so much sass too. Like he did that just to spite me. Now, don't look at the Weedle like it's his fault. That was all you, bro. And what you doing? But I'm surprised that Nidoking and Nidoqueen didn't get, like, anything. Like, those guys are, like... Well, I thought they were, like, pretty iconic Gen 1 mons, so I'm surprised they didn't get anything. At least it wasn't any of the Abra Balls. True. I mean, I get them back anyway. So, like, you can literally, like, you could literally toss... Hold on, let me see. Pressing the wrong button. Like, you could literally, like, toss your Master Ball. And then... You could just be like, hey, give me my balls back. Shut up, bro. And then bam. This guy is goated. Matter of fact, since I don't want to waste my Master Ball unless it's like a really good shiny Pokemon that's like purple, let me just... Oh, I can't throw it at you? Damn, I can't assault people? Damn! Really? Come on. Can I throw it at him? Damn. Look, what if I just go really far and act like I'm throwing it at him? There we go. I'm gonna catch you. Lost balls. Oh, lost Pokeballs. It would have been so funny if he said lost balls. It would have been so funny if he said lost balls. Am I immature? Yes. Do I care? Not really. Honestly, you thought of just throwing 990 Pokeballs just for the spite of the ball collector. He is an MVP. He is an MVP though. Vivian. What would a Mega Vivian be? Just freaking, it's just all of the patterns on the wings. That's probably what they would do. Because that's typically what they do for like the super forms of Pokemon that have like multiple. Same thing with like Furfrou. It would just be like this like fashioned mess of all of the hairstyles. Like how Creamy is basically just all the flavors. Oh, I didn't go far enough, I just realized. Or maybe I did? No, I didn't. I just walked out and then walked back in. Lost balls? Where? Your question is, how does he retrieve them from hyperspace? Well, clearly he opens a rift in space and time, and he goes in and fetches them himself. Also, there needs to be a study on why almost every Pokemon in this game wants to freaking rip your guts out. Cause like, there's no reason why like Chikorita, for example. I know I pointed at Bulbasaur, but I was just saying Chikorita as an example. I just happened to look at Bulbasaur when I said that. But, like, there's no reason Chikorita is violent. Like, why? What if Ball Guy is actually the strongest Mega Evolution user? You know, that's my headcanon now. He could have stopped the freaking tower from going rogue, but he just chose not to. It wasn't his place. What's his Mega Pokemon? He Mega Evolves himself. He basically just like when he like Mega Evolves himself, he gets like one ability from like every single Mega Evolved Pokemon. Oh, come on. Okay. Gengar's one built motherfucker, you know? I remember when freaking Willem Dafoe. Apparently Willem Dafoe said that he realized that he has a very unique face when he has a very unique face because he was on a subway and someone was on a phone call and they were like, yeah, no other person looks like that motherfucker. Oh hey there Snover. Aggressive bloodthirsty noises. Jeez, just wanted to say hello. You don't gotta kill me. To be honest though, like about Willem Dafoe, let's be real. No one will ever look like Willem Dafoe. Also, hear me out though. Why have we not casted Willem Dafoe as the Joker yet in any movie? Willem Dafoe is the Joker we all need. Like imagine imagine like a Batman movie with him as the Joker, bro. That would go so hard. Like he was born to play the Joker. Why are there two? One of those Sableye could have been shiny. Where are you going? Bro had such a delayed reaction to where I was. No. Who? Is he up here? Where he at? Where he at? Is he on like the roof or something? I don't want to like... If it's a fletchling or something, I don't want to spook it away. That's why I'm like kind of... Who was it? Who just shined? No. Don't tell me. Don't tell me it was a freaking like Patrat. Wait. It was a freaking fletchling. Could I restart it? You don't get why Chespin is hostile either. Just because you tried to fight a car doesn't mean you can fight me, man. So there he is. Oh, he ain't shiny no more. Oh, like I actually missed my chance to get him. Crazy. Damn. Well, that's my third failed shiny. Technically fourth. First one was a shiny Vulpix in Soul Silver. The third one, or no, the third. How do we go to the third one immediately? Second one was a shiny Chansey in Let's Go, which I redeemed later in Scarlet and Violet. And lastly was, I think it was Minior. Yeah, Minior. You completed all side quests for ZA. The 200th side mission actually gave you a struggle during the final rival fight. They Mega Evolve 4 of their Pokemon and have competitive items. And what do you mean Mega Evolve 4 of their Pokemon? That's crazy. But yeah, shiny Minior that's self-destructed, but I later reclaimed it. So yeah. Now I have to try to reclaim a shiny Fletchling and a shiny Vulpix later on. In the future. Since Vulpix is not in this game. Maybe maybe a shiny Talonflame. Or something. Karina Mega Evolves all 6 of hers? That's actually crazy. I don't know, I feel like the whole Z Mega Evolution thing with the whole like, oh yeah, the attacks load faster. That really only matters for like competitive. Normal gameplay, it's like, does that really matter? I still think my idea of how Mega Evolution should have been handled is a lot cooler. Which was basically kind of stolen from, like, Ben 10's Ultimate Aliens, where, like, they get like an ultimate, like, power boost in one ability, but they lose another ability. Like, for example, think like how Mega Garchomp, how it loses some stats in its speed for, like, its attacks, for its, like, attack stats to, like, grow and stuff. I feel like they should have done something like that. Absol Z and Lucario Z are good for furry bait, at least. Oh, I thought the second one just didn't apply. Or apply. I thought the second one just didn't, like, spawn at all. I was like, oh, wow. They saw me fail the shiny fletching, and they're like, nah. Bro's cooked. The Karina rematch and Rival rematch actually gave you a bit of weirdness, honestly. Yeah, I still need to do, like, all of the... I still need to do all of the side quests. 90... Okay, to say 90% of the fans... I wouldn't say 90%. But a big majority are. I will agree with that. If you're a Pokemon fan, you're either a furry or you're just a big sci-fi nerd like I am, and... Or not a sci-fi, but like more of like a world-building nerd. Like I just love fantasy worlds with like their own ecosystems in them. Dude, a Pokemon game? Oh my god, that would be so cool. A Pokemon game where, like, you actually play as a wild Pokemon. And I ain't talking about, like, no damn, like, Pikachu's Adventure. Like, I'm not talking about, like, Pokepark or whatever. I mean, like, an actual, like, Pokemon game where you just play as a wild Pokemon and you have to, like, survive in an ecosystem would be so awesome. Like, I don't know, like, your goal is to become, like, the strongest Pokemon in the wilderness or something. For me, it's because I'm a biology nerd. Why... Bro got squidded on, bro. Bro's getting squidded, chat. Because, like, most of the Pokemon that I like are typically just based on... Most of the Pokemon I like are based off of, like, insects. Like a lot of my favorite animals are insects, marine animals, and freaking, like, prehistoric animals. So I love it when Pokemon pays attention to them. You read Malamar as Magmar? Magmar was always a weird little guy. Used to be my favorite Gen 1 fire type, but that changed to Charizard. Magmar's now like a C tier Pokemon for me. And freaking Magmortar's a freaking mistake. Like, what were they thinking? Who thought that that was an okay design? Got a dip, got some stuff to do. See y'all next time, and remember, don't fuck with little Gib. Alright, see you later, Ghost. Appreciate you stopping by. I gotta head out too, anyway. I gotta head out too in a little bit. I just realized a new day's dawning, so there was no point in me doing that. because I am scheduled to dash to do some DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff, so. Oh, I thought that was a shiny victory bell for a split second. But yeah. Uber Eats did this stupid thing that's basically similar to DoorDash, where you basically have to like schedule. You essentially have to schedule your dash and stuff. So yeah, that's fun. You know, for that fletchling, I really should have saved my game. Like, I'm honest. Like, I was like, my mind was on panic mode, and I noticed the shiny fletchling at the last second. Like, I noticed it was shiny at the last second, man. I'm so mad at myself for that. I've never fumbled a shiny so bad in my life. Is that a... Oh, I thought that was a shiny Totodile. Yeah, I'll do a couple more. I'll do a couple more respawns and then I'll head out. Let's do like one more and then I'll head out. Yeah, I'll do like one more and then I'll head out. And no shiny for me. We technically found a shiny before we ended, but I failed it. So that's unfortunate. But yeah. You know, you win some, you lose some. So tomorrow I probably won't be streaming because, again, my nephew's basketball game, and I do actually want to go there for that. You remember your first shiny alpha in this game being a Kangaskhan in Zone 19. Nice. So yeah, no stream tomorrow. But I am hoping to upload a new video on Friday, and also hopefully a new podcast too on Friday. Man, I got a lot of videos to edit. But yeah. So Friday there should be a new podcast episode and a new video, hopefully, if I come up with any new video ideas. Because I do want to start like uploading regular videos again. But Friday I should go live for like battle streams and stuff like that, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I love you all. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like if you guys are watching on YouTube, and consider subscribing as well. It's 100% free. For those of you who are watching on Twitch, be sure to click that follow button. If you guys want to stay connected with me, links to my social media are in the description down below for my YouTube viewers, and for my Twitch viewers, those are in my Twitch bio. I love you all, and I'll see you all on the next stream. But until then, stay chill, Army.